Greetings, my dear students. If the interest rate is paid semi-annually, how can we calculate YTM? That is what we are discussing in today's session. And the basic equation to express semi-annual model is as follows. That is P0 is equal to I by 2 into present value factor annuity at K by 2 rate into N period plus maturity value into present value factor at K by 2 rate into N period. For most of the bonds, interest is paid semi-annually. In such situations, we can apply this equation for calculating YTM. Okay, so we can calculate. This is because here we are getting I by 2. This is because in semi-annual model, we are getting interest half yearly. So we will get half of the interest amount. So we are taking here I by 2. Likewise, interest rate also will be half. So we are taking K by 2. And interest rate is expressed as annual percentage rate. So if the maturity period is N years, then the number of periods will be doubled. For example, if the maturity period of a bond is 5 years, then the number of periods will be 5, and if the interest is paid semi-annually, there will be 10 half years, that is 2 into 5. So we are choosing the time period as 2n, and let us discuss an example, the previous problem that we have already discussed in the previous class for calculating YTM by using semi-annual model. Okay, so the question is this: a bond with 4.5 interest rate and 10 years maturity, and present value is 900 and its face value is 1000. So we have no additional information about maturity value, so we are taking 1000 as face value of the maturity value of the bond also. Okay, then first of all, we have calculated by using approximate method the approximate YTM. Then we assumed that the actual YTM lies between 5% and 6%. So by using trial and error method, we are going to calculate YTM by using semi-annual interest method. Okay. Here we are applying this equation. Here we are taking 5% and 6% as discount rate. So first of all, we are going to calculate the present value or market price of the bond at 5%. So interest I by 2, that is interest amount divided by 2. Interest amount is 45, that is 1000 into rate here is 4.5, so 1000 into 4.5 by 100, that's equal to 45 rupees is the interest amount. And here we are applying the equation I by 2, so 45 by 2, that is 22.5 is the interest amount, and our rate is 5. So here we need K by 2 for calculating present value factor annuity as well as present value factor. So K here is 5 and K by 2 means 2.5. 5 by 2, that is 2.5%. And here we are taking maturity period or number of years as 2n. Here maturity period is 10, and so 2n is 2 into 10, 20 years. So we need to know present value factor annuity at 2.5% and in 20 years. It is difficult to find 2.5% in a present value factor table or a present value factor annuity table also. So we can do like this, that is we are selecting present value factor annuity at 2% in 20 years, that is 16.351, and we have also noted present value factor annuity at 3% in 20 years, that is 14.878, and we'll add both of this and we'll get 31.229, and we are dividing 31.229 with 2, then we will get 15.615. That is the present value factor annuity at 2.5% in 20 years. Here we have selected present value factor at 2% and 3%. So 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. 5 by 2 is 2.5. So likewise, we are calculating present value factor annuity at 2.5% 20 years, as well as present value factor at 2.5% in 20 years also. We have calculated like this. We found present value factor at 2% 20 years as 0.673, and we have selected present value factor 3% in 20 years as 0.554 from the present value table, and we have added both of these together and divided by 2. Then we will get 2.5% at 2.5% 20 years present value factor as 0.614. That is why 2 plus 3 divided by 2 is equal to 2.5. Okay, now we need to apply these present value factors. Here the present value factors are present value factor annuity at 2.5% 20 years is 15.615. So 22.5 into 15.615 plus maturity value is 1000 into present value factor at 2.5 in 20 years is 0.614. So we are multiplying this with 1000. Then we will get 965.3375 as our present value of cash inflows at 5% discount rate. Okay, at 5% rate, but here discount rate is 2.5. We have used discount rate as 2.5. Okay, now likewise we are going to calculate present value of all cash inflows at 6% also. So for that we are using 3%, that is k by 2. 6 by 2 is equal to 3%, and 2n, that is 2 into 10, that is equal to 20 years. Then we will get 22.5 into present value factor annuity at 3% in 20 years is 14.878. That we can found from present value factor annuity table, plus 1000 into present value factor at 3% in 20 years, that is 0.554. Then we will get 888.755 as present value of all cash inflows at 6%. Here the discount rate is 3%. Okay, now we are going to interpolate, because here it is our cash outflow is 900. In our question it is mentioned that our cash outflow as 900, that is the market price in which we are purchasing that bond. So here in the first case at 5%, we will get 165.3375 as total present value of cash inflow. So there is a variation from 900. We need to reduce the amount. So we have assumed a greater rate, that is 6%. Then at 6% we have got present value of all cash inflows as 888.755. Now we understood that our YTM lies between 5% and 6%. And here, as it is a semi-annual interest model, we have applied 2.5% and 3% instead of 5% and 6%. So we are applying the interpolation equation that we all know, L plus P1 minus Q divided by P1 minus P2 divided into H minus L. Here the interpolation is like this. L is equal to lower interest rate, lower discount rate is 2.5%. So 2.5% plus present value at lower rate, that is present value at 2.5 percentage, that is 965.3375. So we have selected this here, 965.3375 minus Q, cash outflow is 900, divided by P1, 965.3375 minus P2, present value at higher rate, that is we have calculated here, that is 888.755. Then we have applied it here. Then whole into 3 minus 2.5, that is H minus L, higher discount rate minus lower discount rate. So 2.5 percentage plus 65.3375 divided by 76.5825 into 0.5. Then we will get 0.8532 into 0.5 plus 2.5 percentage. Then 2.927 is the actual discount rate here. That actual discount rate lies between 2.5 percentage and 3 percentage is 2.927. Just for half year, so we need to calculate the yearly YTM. So we are multiplying it with 2, then we will get 5.85. Okay, this is the YTM by using semi-annual interest method. Okay, thank you.